Hey, what is up guys? Patwauschek here, and here is a new game type I found from one of my friends that I play with in the Axles community. Her name's Tiote, and she introduced me to this, and it's called Tower Defense. And what's very different about this is you have to do everything in first person. Usually with the tower defense, especially flash games, and usually it's an overhead view and you build stuff and you move the camera around, no big deal. And here, it's really interesting for me. Well, for me it is, but it's really interesting and a lot of fun because you get to work with 4 people. I wish there was a maximum of 6, but unfortunately that's not the case here. So pretty much everyone has 1 dispenser and 1 sentry. The board behind me is all the upgrades at different levels. Certain upgrades are open and available, and I think it's level 2, level 7, 22, and then finally 55. So the farthest so far we've gotten is level 55. I don't know if it's that we're not upgrading the right stuff or the right combinations of stuff, or we're just not moving our sentries correctly. I think the issue we're having so far is when level 55 comes, I think that we should be getting ready to move our sentries when, let's say, the first 5 or so get past our sentries. Once our sentries stop firing, that's when we should move them to the end point, because there's a point, if you look straight ahead to the right, there's a little cap point, and the bots have a certain amount of time to cap the point, and of course you have to stop them. So I think that if we moved our sentries after they stop firing to the end point, and hopefully they'll be able to cover and stop the bots from tapping. So I could be wrong. Maybe it is the right way or not the right way. I really don't know. But overall, it's still a great game. And here's the thing with bots, though. You have to make sure that with the server list that I'll provide in the description, the server's only one that is working so far is the bottom one. I think it's called Negro servers or something. I don't know why the hell they named it that way, but anyways, I just thought it was a weird name. But it's called Negro servers, and it's pretty laggy. Usually it's around 200 ping. So the other ones for some reason have not updated yet. It still says it's playing an older version of the game. So usually you would want to try to get 4 people to play with you, because you'll have more sentries equals more power. And with these bots, though, when they die, they drop their weapons. The only weapons you can't pick up is when they do the flying class. And I think out of all the 55 waves so far, I don't know if it goes past 55. That's the issue, because I've never gotten past the 55 yet. But so far for the first 55 waves, I think there's only 2 flying waves. I just want to let you know, though, the sentries can handle them just fine. So I don't think you should worry about buying towers and stuff. And talking about towers, though, in the back of the board, I mentioned upgrades, but I forgot to talk about the towers. The towers are located on the right side of the board, and you can do a pyro tower, you can do a grenade launcher tower, you can do anti-air. There's a flare gun tower, sniper tower. There's a whole bunch of them. You'd even build a tower that allows you to heal and give ammo to your sentries, so you don't have to worry about always refilling them. So I think that can be a good thing and a bad thing. It just depends on if your sentries are spread out. You might have to worry about it, because when you buy any type of tower or upgrade, for example, some towers are 2200 metal, and the issue is when I first started off, I was like, oh, I have 2200 metal, let me buy a tower. Actually, you have to have the entire team. The entire team has to have 2200 metal, or whatever the amount might be. So you have to make sure that if let's say you have 4000 metal and the upgrade requires 2000, you can drop 2000 metal for a teammate who doesn't have enough metal yet. So you have to make sure and stay aware of how much currency you have. And if you are able to share your currency and keep everyone up to date to match what you are buying, you'll be able to buy stuff faster and be able to defend a lot better. So far, the upgrades I tend to get the most is the Sentry upgrade. It keeps everything, the highest you know is level 3, and usually each upgrade from level 1 to 2, and then finally 2 to 3, I think is around 1,000 metal per upgrade, with your wrench, I mean. When you buy the back upgrades in the back, I think it starts off at 500 and it increases by 500 each time. So 500, 1,000, 1,500, etc. And my favorite so far is, as I said before, is Sentry upgrade and fire damage. And what's great about fire damage is, because I usually put the Pyro and Girardi Tower in the front, it's pretty much mini crits with the fire. So if you upgrade the fire damage, of course, while they're running around, they're receiving damage. So it just depends on your playing style and what you think is best. I can't really give you a great example yet until our team finally beats tower defense completely, which that of course hasn't happened yet. And overall, I think it's a great game type. Like I said before, the only downside is lag. It's pretty loud, which you can tell right now. Everything's very jittery, and kind of it seems kind of like as if I'm moving in slow motion a little bit, and that's the reason why. It's the lag. And I'd like to conclude this video. I didn't want to post this video, or the video I was intending on posting was the match from Monday, or Monday night. And the reason why I haven't posted is our team lost 4-0. It was pretty bad. It was on late side. And the issue what happened is we had 3 of our starters quit. I'm not mad or anything. Like I said, I'm not holding a grudge against them. A couple of them, I think it was 2 of them had school related stuff they had to attend, and then the third one just didn't want to do. I think there was an issue with one of our team members, but I don't want to go into details. But overall, 3 of our starters left, and then we had to use our backups now as our starters. So a couple of them aren't really sure on what they're doing yet, which is fine. You know, because like I said before a million times, when I started off, I had no idea what I was doing for Highlander. So unfortunately, I had to give up my spy position. You might be saying, why? Well, the reason why is if I did not give up my spy position, the other backup wasn't good at any other classes that were open. So I had to say, well, okay, I can keep the spy position and be selfish, and yet our team won't be able to play. You know, our team would be done. You know, it would be shut down. So I'm like, well, okay, I can play soldier. I'm decent at soldier. I'm not the best, but I'm decent. So I was like, well, I'm always open for improvement. I'll play soldier, and the backup can play spy, which is his main class. So from now on until the end of the season, unless something straightens out, I will be playing soldier. So don't be too concerned. I will still be doing spy videos. After this video, I'm posting right now, I would like to be able to post a spy tutorial on some custom configs, which would be pretty much key bindings and stuff. So don't worry, I will be posting some more tutorials on spy, and I look forward to posting my next video sometime later this week. I have not forgotten about the short animation I'm working on as a 1900 subscriber thank you benchmark. It's taking some time. Like I said, I'm still new to animation, but I'm learning. So thank you very much for watching, guys. And I definitely look forward to posting again later this week. I appreciate very much your patience and all the new subscribers. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will let you guys go. So take it easy, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.